Bloop! I hope it's working this time. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Scythe, that's Antignorant, back again for another one of these vlog-type video things. First, I just gotta say, and I say this every time, but straight up, please excuse the weird hissing of the mic. Within this mic or webcam program, I tried so many different settings, and for some reason I can just... It's like every time I start recording, it changes the settings, no matter what I change the settings to, so it compresses the mic, makes it all hissy. It's really weird. Also, I'm noticing too, like, it's like one of the things that I really noticed about this mic is it really doesn't do, like, bigger videos well. It's fantastic for all my Let's Plays and stuff like that, but as for stuff like this, I am not that pale. But anyway, how y'all doing? I hope everyone's been doing fantastic as much as I have been lately. I've been extremely busy as usual trying to get content out for everybody, and I figured, hey, I wanted to do another one of these videos to kind of clue everybody in on what's going on with me, because I know, like, when I do the Let's Plays and stuff like that, and especially now, like, I've started to be a lot more focused on the series and what's going on within the video rather than actually talking about, like, personal things. And also with the discontinuation of my Scythe News vlog thing, which I don't know if that's going to come back, unfortunately, but either way, so I kind of wanted to, I got a little list here of things I wanted to talk about. Ooh, my phone's doing weird stuff. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, I still got a lot of recording to do tonight, too, so I will go through these, and yeah. First and foremost, I just want to say, 3,000 subs, man. Holy crap. Like, I can't even believe that it got to this point. I can't even believe how fast that went. Like, from 2,000 to 3,000, that was probably the fastest subscriptions that I've ever gotten. And I just want to say, if there's any new subscribers in this video, thank you so much for subscribing and stuff. It's like every time I get, like, subscribes, likes on videos, and just comments, and just everything in general, it's just so supportive to me, you know? And I love you all for it. Like, straight up, it's just, I love people, I love what I do, and that makes me very happy to see that more and more people are, like, actually into what I do, where I'm just playing games and saying what's on my mind and being crazy and stuff, you know. Now, last time I did one of these videos, I talked about the computer that I was upgrading to. Excuse me, picking my eyelash, so unprofessional, yeah. I'm not a pro yet. I'm not trying to... That's one thing, too, I want to mention, too, like, for anyone that's been tuning in with the streams and stuff like that, I don't want to, like, ever confuse people into thinking, like, it's not going to my head or anything like that. Like, I know that I'm still very small time, and it's just, as far as things have been going lately with my channel, things have kind of been exploding. It's slowing down a little bit now because summer is coming up and everything like that, and that's what happened last year too. Like, I know, like, the comments kind of slow down and people are kind of busy with real life stuff, plus the weather is just so nice, hopefully for everybody else. Like, I've been spending a lot of my time outside too, but still, it's like what I've started doing now. Like, I know I just keep talking about the comments and I'm not supposed to, but it's like, I'm still replying, or rather, still looking at every comment. I just don't have I don't have the time to reply to every single one of them as intimately as I would like to. It just isn't gonna happen, unfortunately. And I just want to say, like, it's like I'm not letting that go to my head, where it's like, I don't know. I don't think anyone else thinks this, but just for myself, I just want to say, like, I don't for one second think that I'm like some kind of big shot where it's like, oh man, you know, I'm better than other people or anything like that. I don't know why, I just have the feeling to say that. Just, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, it's like I'm still very appreciative, even though that's what it is. I'm still very grateful for everyone's support, even though I don't necessarily verbalize it or respond to comments about that very much anymore. I just want to kind of take the time to say in this video, thank you, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate all the support that I've been getting from everybody throughout my experiences and journey and work towards being a professional YouTuber, maybe someday, you know, hopefully. Anyway, we talked about the computer last time, and straight up, I just want to say, when I made that video, I pretty much like I just started thinking about getting a new computer, and then I made that video. So I didn't have that much information and stuff like that. However, now I've got a pretty good idea of what I'm actually going for. I don't have all the statistics and all the stats and everything on it right now, so I can't really say. But I will just say that I'm not going Alienware. You know, there's too much bloatware with Alienware because I didn't realize that it was Dell, and it's just, yeah. I'm not the most learned, but I got pretty good info on all this stuff. Also, I got my cousin Daniel. He actually made the computer that I'm running right now, and he loves making computers. Oh, I got a text from Johnny. I'll read that later. But he loves making computers. He actually made my computer. My computer was actually designed to run Diablo 3, not to record videos or anything like that. So, you know, he's very busy with his work and stuff like that, but he just loves making computers. So I've been able to talk with him to try and figure out, like, you know, we're trying to figure out building a god computer, everybody. So that's one thing I think I mentioned in the last video, but it's like, I've never actually had a god computer like this. Like, this one is going to be able to run most everything on Ultra. Now, as far as recording goes, hopefully I'm going to be able to record these games on Ultra. Like, one of the two big goals that I'm going for right now, which is difficult because they're not actually fully out yet, is I want to be able to run EverQuest Next Landmark, which I'll talk about that in a moment, and Witcher 3 when it comes out, because that game looks astonishingly amazing, and I know that it's really going to push the graphics, right? So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to record those at high to ultra quality. You know, my screen resolution is going to be quite, well, anyway, that's all politics. I want to be able to step up and record all my videos in HD, just because it's about time that I do so. You know, and every time that I watch some of my videos back on YouTube at the 480p, I'm surprised how I've been able to get away with 480p for this long, you know? And it's just like, I don't know, it's like when I look at the videos, it's like there will be things that I reference within a video that are barely visible because the quality is just low enough, you know? Like, I know that most people just that watch YouTube and stuff don't actually watch them on TVs or anything like that, but still, I think it's a good idea to eventually always swap up to HD, just because, you know, because why not? It makes things a lot easier to see. Thankfully, a lot of the games that I've been playing haven't really required it, and any of the ones that have been on the console, so I got to record with my Elgato capture card. Now, I will get into that too. I gotta mark that down. This pen sucks. Elgato. There we go. That's another topic I want to talk about, because I want to kind of explain everything that's been going on here, because I've been really busy, and I just keep telling everybody I'm busy, so I want to tell you what I'm busy with, you know? So as far as EverQuest Next Landmark, if you haven't checked that out, check it out. It looks fantastic. It is, without getting too into detail about EverQuest, for those that don't know, I mean, I don't know if there's anyone that doesn't, is pretty much one of the grandfathers, just like World of Warcraft, of an online game genre. You know, like it was an MMO, there was EverQuest, EverQuest 2. I don't know, I never really got into EverQuest or anything like that, but they have the next EverQuest coming out, is actually going to be called EverQuest Next. I know it's all modern, futuristic, kind of Starbucks type of cool type of thing, right? But anyway, so right now they actually have EverQuest Next Landmark, which they've actually renamed Landmark just on its own. Sounds punchier, sounds better. It is pretty much what the creators are using as their creative tool. Short answer, it's Minecraft, but has limitless potential. Because pretty much what it'll do is it's like it still deals in voxels like Minecraft. That is the cube. That's what they're called, is voxels, right? But you can just use your mouse wheel and you can scale them down smaller and smaller and smaller. Kind of like what Starbound did, where you had the full square, but you could swap it down to a small, tiny square of that square. I know squares, right? But on top of that, the other thing that Landmark does is you can actually have circles. and they also have a rounding tool, so you can smooth things out. You can add bump mapping to the environment and stuff through weird tricks. I've been researching quite a bit on videos just on YouTube and stuff, like about anti-voxels and mini-voxels and stuff like that, because I've actually, like, as it stands right now, Landmark is in closed beta stage, but whoever they have at their marketing department is genius and actually has allowed people to buy their way in. Like, when it was, when it was like closed alpha or early alpha or some, I'm not sure. I think it was when it was alpha, you could pay like $100 or $60 and you could get into that. And right now you can pay $20 to get into the closed beta. However, the game itself isn't very optimized. I myself can barely play it just on the computer that I'm running right now. Even on low settings, it's all finicky and stuff. So that's something that I'm just saying right now. I want to start that as a series when I actually upgrade my computer, because there's quite a few things that are absolutely awesome about it. The creative aspect is just, my mind has been wandering with ideas already. You know, everyone has been so not grateful. I've been so grateful to everybody else. Everyone says what a great builder I am just in games, mostly in Starbound. Not so much Minecraft, but I haven't really built that much in the game. But either way, apparently I build things pretty well. And I'm just saying, for anyone that's excited about all the build series that I've been doing and stuff, when we get to Landmark, you'll see, it's really cool. Also, I can't really, like, it's a little difficult to explain, but I'll explain it when I actually start the series too. But it's like, the way that you dig in that game, man. Look videos up online, like, straight up. If you were ever into the first Red Faction, like way, way back on PC, and you would shoot a rocket and it would kind of take a chunk out of the earth, but not like Minecraft where it's just one voxel at a time type of thing. It's just the digging in that game, man. Just check it out. Look for EverQuest Next Landmark, because that's what all the videos are still called, even though they changed the game's name to Landmark. EverQuest Next Landmark. Just look up videos of it. You'll see. And hopefully everyone's going to get as excited for that as I am. Now, another thing, too, I want to mention, because I guess I'm talking about series right now, is GTA 5. So as it stands right now, that series kind of discontinued. I still have one episode that I still haven't got on, because I just really haven't been feeling it. Plus, I've just been really busy and stuff. I am going to finish it, though. It's nothing special. It's just another episode in the series, and I just have barely had any time to censor it. But I think after that one, like, enough people have been requesting GTA and seem to have actually really enjoyed that series. So what I'm proposing to all you, ladies and gentlemen, is how about, you know, rather than continuing the single-player adventure, because I just don't really have the amount of time that I would like to commit to that series as I could, plus it would be uncensored from here on out, and that's something that's really iffy for me, because that would kind of be like a cop-out, how it's like, you know, the series is censored, and then at one point it just suddenly becomes uncensored. It's just really weird, you know? But other than that, what I want to do is I want to finish up that last episode of GTA 5, and then from then on, free roaming and single player? What do y'all think of that? Is that okay? I mean, it'll be uncensored and stuff, but I kind of, I won't say, like, I'm fairly modest about stuff that I do, I know that, but I will say that I'm pretty good at GTA. I've been playing them for a very long time, and I just like goofing off. So, GTA 5 free roaming. Yes, no, let me know, you know, for anyone that watches through this whole video. I know it's getting a little bit longer now already. So a couple other things, I'll just kind of skim over a couple other things that I want to talk about. Another thing, too, is Guild Wars 2. I know that this is completely random, but for anyone that's actually looked at Guild Wars 2, there is a sale on right now until May 11th. And I've actually bought Guild Wars 2. I'm just not able to play it on my computer right now. And even when I upgrade, I don't know if I'm going to be starting a series of that or anything like that. I don't know. MMOs are a little bit iffy, but maybe my computer will be able to stream by then. However, streaming is heavily reliant on the internet rather than my computer's power in general. Another thing, too, is with the Hitman series that I'm planning, I kind of wanted this to be a little bit of a surprise, but what I've been doing with that series, it's actually been a lot of work for me, is, and we'll see how it kind of pans out throughout the whole series because of how much work it is. Thankfully, that game is not particularly long. But what that game does is there will be like a choice, multiple choices that you can do in real time. Like it's like, say you got to kill this one guy, right? So you can, there's like in the Chinatown level, you can poison him with fish, and even, or you could just kill him straight up. Or you could kill him with a car explosion. And even when you poison him with the fish, you can poison him by poisoning his coffee, poisoning his favorite restaurant that he goes to. So many different ways, and that's just one level. Okay? Now, what I'm trying to do with that series, I may have to upload the videos privately beforehand just so I can set up the annotations and make sure everything works right. But what I'm going to be doing with that is experimenting with something that I've always really liked whenever I see it on other YouTube videos, where it'll be like, within the level, it's like, say we get to the gates that just go into Chinatown, and then it'll pop up with multiple choices where you, the viewers, will decide, you know, I want to see him die with poison, okay? And then it has me go up to the poison, and then it has another prompt where it's like, how do you want to poison the guy, you know? So I want to really try and bring the interactivity to the video and through the series with all of you. And with that, like, I've experimented with that before with, I had it in a Gothic 4 episode. I experimented with my first look of Cube World, although that was a little bit weirder because I remember when I did that, I was trying to, like, what was it? It's like, I was trying to commentate as if someone was just seeing one of the perspectives rather than all three different character classes. Not that there's that much of a difference, but still, either way, anyone who's seen that series knows what I'm talking about. Now, another thing is with Sleeping Dogs 2, I played a little bit of it. For those that don't know, I'm going to be starting a series of that eventually. If GTA 5's free roaming does become a series, though, I will hold off for Sleeping Dogs, but I will still do it eventually. Now, as far as Sleeping Dogs is concerned, I played through a couple of the first missions just to kind of reacquaint myself with the game itself, and it's pretty cool, man. There's quite a few things that are a little bit dated with the game now, but it's still pretty cool. It doesn't have nearly as... How would I put it? That series is going to definitely be uncensored. It swears a lot, unfortunately, for my younger audience and stuff like that. But it's not nearly as bad as GTA 5's vulgarity. Because even with GTA 5, even me, like, it's like, you know, I swear in real life on my own time and stuff like that. But I don't do it in my videos just because I don't think it's very tasteful. And even GTA 5 was a bit much for me. I know most people don't really care, but it kind of bothered me. It was like, oh... Now, another thing I want to point out to our younger audience, if any of you are checking this out, is with Mario X, what Johnny, my brother Captain Napkin, and I are going to end up doing is we kind of got to the point within Mario X. Like, Mario X is pretty much like, it's multiplayer side-scrolling Mario, but think of it as a modding tool. So there is no official Mario X single adventure, right? Because everyone can make as many adventures as they want. So we've kind of come to, we've been playing The Invasion, I think that's what it's called, or it's The Invasion 2 or something like that. That's the campaign that we've been playing through, and recently it's actually gotten to some of the more difficult levels. Not difficult in the sense of, oh, this is really hard, but difficult like indie developer difficult, where it's just not very well designed, and they think that that's difficult. I don't want to sound like I'm hating on it or anything like that, but it's like I just, you know, I just don't have the patience for stuff like that. But anyway, so what we're thinking of doing is taking a different approach with that series where it's like, now that it's gotten to these levels where we're barely enjoying it, rather than kind of trekking through and pushing through to the end, which we may end up doing anyway, but we're probably going to swap to someone else's adventure in Mario X, you know? So that's just a quick thing I wanted to go over there. Another thing I wanted to talk about too is I think it's next week. It should be coming out next week. We actually did 2 special videos of Mario Party 9 because we actually got quite a few requests on those on our Big Time Mario series and stuff like that. We're trying to get a couple more Nintendo games coming out and stuff like that. I want to start a series with the Mario Brothers Wii. It's just the old one because we don't have a Wii U or anything like that. But I wanted to start a series of that with Johnny, just the side-scrolling Mario. And we'll see. He hasn't really been into it just because I know why, too, because that game isn't really the best, but I still think it's pretty cool. You know, we will start one of those. But anyway, a Mario Party 9 coming out. That's going to be a 2-part episode, and we have the webcam, and it's like us standing with the Wiimotes and kind of messing about and stuff. I think it'll be really funny, so I hope everyone's going to enjoy it. Now, as far as... well, I guess I'll talk about the Elgato before I talk about scheduling and stuff like that. But as far as the Elgato goes, just a couple things that I just wanted to mention is I've been dealing with a lot of technical difficulties with the Elgato. I've mentioned this in my streaming, but other people that haven't been able to tune into my streams, which has kind of turned into an unofficial Skyrim series now, but it's fun because I'm addicted to that game again anyway whenever I do get to play it. Now, the Elgato actually has a new update. It's in beta, where the next version is finally going to add what Bandicam had for a million years, where the microphone audio is going to be separate from the video game audio, which for a guy like me that edits my videos, that's fantastic, because normally what even the professionals do, like professional YouTubers do, is they'll actually record their audio separately with like Audacity or something like that, and then they'll record the game with a separate program. Now, I think it's fantastic that they're going to be recording it proper, because that means that if you can use the Elgato to record your game audio and your mic audio separately, that means that it's going to be synced up without you editing it and having to get it all synced up and stuff. It's just a fantastic feature. Now, the quick thing I just wanted to mention is I updated to that. It had bugs and couldn't record the Wii, so I downgraded back. And since then, I've had a lot of technical difficulties that I've had to deal with, unfortunately. For anyone that did tune into my last week's stream, last Saturday, was, like, I had, like, 2 or 3 times where the video, like, it would stop, the stream would go to, like, 13 minutes, and then it would just start a constant buffering loop. I've since deleted those videos, and thankfully I was able to adjust it and figure it all out, but either way. Now, last but not least, I just want to talk about here, and I'm trying to go through this as quickly as possible because I know that this video is going to be a little bit lengthy, and that's going to put off a lot of my newer subscribers to watching this, because I know a lot of you hardcore subscribers and fans and friends are going to check it out. That's fans and friends combined, yes. But scheduling. Okay, now, this is something that's very important to me that I wanted to ask, and I should probably have asked this a little bit earlier in the video, or even just in a separate video entirely. Scheduling has been a little bit tricky for me. I've kind of figured something out, and I'm trying to get it so that it's a little bit more stable. I need a new series to replace... Which one ended? Oh, the Herobrine series? I don't know. One of the series ended recently. It escapes my mind right now. But with one of the series ending, I need another one to fill its slot, and right now I've just kind of been doing special videos like the Herobrine videos, and Mario Party 9 is going to be coming out for the next 2 weeks. But other than that, I need to try and fit something in there. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is, first I want to say that I'm trying to get a proper like schedule so that it can be set in stone-ish. And I can make another one of my scheduling videos. So if anyone that doesn't know what that is, if you go to my playlist, you can see that there's an upload schedule playlist, and those they're just a quick little 10-second clip video that just kind of shows what my current upload schedule is and stuff like that. So that's something that I'm trying to work on right now, but the schedule keeps changing constantly, so it just it would be pointless for me to make a new one right now until I get something a little more stable. Now, another thing I wanted to mention here, too, to most of my subscribers, and this is a little bit of a difficult thing to actually mention here, but I'm wondering whether or not, like, right now, the way it stands is I have 2 completely different series for every day of the week, excluding Saturday, where I stream, and Sunday, where it's just my day off. Because otherwise Monday is Mario, and then, Monday, and then Tuesday is, Starbound ended, that's right. Tuesday is a random video in Gothic, at least for right now. So on and so forth, Turok 2, and just Minecraft Solo, because it's separate from Minecraft Bros. There's a lot of different things on my channel now. The one disadvantage that I do know about the format that I have right now is that for anyone that's just trying to watch one specific series, that means that they have to wait a whole week before they get to see the next episode. So with that, I mean, that's where it's like, it's really difficult for me because I wonder whether or not, you know, I wonder whether or not that's a good thing, because now I'm tackling so many different series that I can have so many different people checking out these different series. But at the same time, I know that a lot of the hardcore fans and stuff like that, I look in the comments and stuff, and sometimes I don't see them as much because, you know, it's weekly videos, and it's like how, you know, people get busy, you know, especially if you don't keep their attention, right? I know all of you are still here and keeping your attention, but still, it's like, for example, even with the Mario series that we started and it just exploded for us, it's kind of dithering down lower and lower and lower views now, and I wonder, like, sometimes I wonder, maybe we should have actually had it as a daily series and stuff like that, you know? However, just with stuff like that, like, daily series are a little bit difficult for me, especially co-op series, because Johnny has his own scheduling and stuff that he's got going on, right? And I just, at the moment, with how things are right now, I can't record any time I would like, because, I mean, my computer station is right here in the living room, so I gotta kind of wait until everything kind of calms down and blah, blah, blah. As for right now, my sleeping schedule is kind of swapped to a night schedule again, which is good and bad. It means that I don't get to wake up with the sun, not as often anyway, so I don't get to go outside as often and stuff, but whatever. But the good advantage to it is that at nighttime I get to record as long as I would like. Now, I don't know if there's a specific point to that. I'm just saying that I still need to personally, like, experiment with the scheduling and stuff like that. We may end up going back to having, like, 2 or 3 different series running throughout the week, because I know that Gothic was very popular when I was running 3 different videos of Gothic a week, you know? And since then, like, that's the thing is, at the moment where I'm running 2 different series for every day of the week, well, not every day, but still, it's like, it keeps me very busy because I'm running so many different games. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I still am not exactly sure if it's a good or a bad thing. I'm just experimenting with stuff, you know, like I'm trying stuff out. Also, I just got, when I was doing it, I got really excited about playing multiple different games and stuff, because that's the thing is right now, for me personally, it's kind of up and down, you know, like the one advantage for me is that I can record 3 episodes of Turok, which gives me 3 weeks of footage, and then, you know, if I'm tired of the game, that gives me 3 weeks to come back to it and be completely reinvigorated and stoked on the franchise and stuff like that again. But at the same time, as far as the viewers go, because that's what it really is about, you know? As much as I do what I do and I love doing what I do, it's about you guys and girls, you know? It's about you watching my videos and stuff. Like, it's like, you know, I'm not saying that I'm doing it just for the views, but it's like, if no one's gonna watch it, you know, why not try to fix it so it can be a little bit more convenient for all of you? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future. Things are growing, things are expanding. My new computer, by the way, I should be getting that sometime around next month in June. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully by then I'll have things a little bit more in order, because that's the thing is right now it's just very chaotic for me. You know, even with a lot of the people that I have on my Steam and stuff like that, it's like I don't get to talk as often as I would like to all of you, you know, and even with some of my multiplayer series that I was planning on and still am planning on doing, it's just right now it's just on the back burner because it's so difficult for me, you know. I love live streaming. That's one thing I gotta say. I love doing live streams, because then I get to actually record and interact with all of you live right then and there. So one thing that I'm definitely considering in the future is, as some of the series, like, plans for the future, and by the way, if you don't want to know the plans for the future and stuff, because I'm sure this video is long as hell, so you can just stop the video right now. Also, another thing, too, is YouTube also has, like, continued play, so if you stop the video or click watch later, it'll kind of bookmark the video, so you can always check it out later. I don't know. But one of the things that I want to do, like one of my plans right now, and I hope that hissing mic isn't going to be as annoying as it usually is throughout this whole video, because that would suck for all of you, and I'm sorry if that's the case. I really am. But anyway, one of the things is that as series come to an end, I'm a workaholic with stuff like this. Like, I just love the work, and I get really involved, and I get really excited. I'm a really excitable type of guy, as you've seen in my videos and stuff, right? So I'll be sitting there, and it's like a new game comes out, and it's like, I gotta play it, and it looks awesome and stuff. Well, depends on the game, right? Because I'm not, what is it? I don't have buyer's remorse and stuff like that. It's like, I'm not going to buy a game unless it looks like something I would enjoy playing and stuff like that. But for games like that I do enjoy, it's like Landmark right now. It's like, I'm really excited to be playing that game when I get my new computer and stuff, and I want to start videos of it and yada, yada, yada. The thing is that, or even Sleeping Dogs, or GTA 5 and stuff like that. It's like, as it stands right now, I have to be very careful of myself and just my personality type, where it's like when a series ends, I gotta let it die, I gotta leave that slot open, because as it stands right now, I quickly try to, I gotta get another series going. Like right now, I'm trying to record Hitman and Turok Evolution so that I can have enough videos so that I can be prepared to fill the slots when they're empty. Like, I haven't even finished Turok 2, and I'm already recording Turok Evolution, And, by the way, that has been tricky as hell to record because the Elgato has been giving me a very hard time. Not to mention the game itself is extremely unstable and keeps crashing on me. But, oh my goodness, this video is probably so freaking long, man. But anyway, it's just, I'm just saying that I'm working on it, trying to get things in control, because I know they've been a little bit sporadic around everything lately. But otherwise, if you want to message me, if you want to talk to me and stuff, leave stuff in the comments. I always do. I do still read all the comments, even if I don't get to reply to them all. There is also the Facebook page, which I don't visit very often. I mainly just use it for uploading screenshots and stuff. Then there is the Reddit page and stuff, and that I try my best to view. But for right now, I mainly just use it for Gothic. For anyone that watches the Gothic series, check out the Reddit, because I have like a huge post that I edit regularly as I play, and it's got like all of the quests and suggestions from everybody that has just been so helpful throughout that series. And then on top of it, I've recently added like a section right at the top that says like, here's where I am within the actual game, within the series and stuff. Because of all the stockpiled footage that I record, I gotta be careful, especially with games like that. But as for right now, I mean, as much as I would love to just start live streaming right after this to try and interact with anybody that would be on at this time of day, which isn't gonna happen, I have to record, I have to get some Turok episodes ready, but otherwise I want to try. I'm just saying that I know that things are a little bit chaotic right now, and I'm trying to bring things down a little bit. I'm just a chaotic type of person, I think. But I want to calm things down. And even right here, like, I'm genuinely enjoying this, just talking and kind of cluing you all in on everything. That's why this video is so freaking long, because I could just go on and on. Even right now, I could just go on and on. So you know what? Whenever it gets to the point where I could just go on and on with my ramblings, that usually means that it's a good time to call it. Also, it is getting a little bit later, so I am on a bit of a time limit still with my recordings and stuff like that. So I'm going to go and get some Turok, probably play some Gothic just because I like that. Maybe I'll do some more Hitman and stuff. I gotta get all those series prepared and everything. But either way, let me know what you all think of like the questions that I asked at the beginning, like GTA 5's free roaming. What were the other things? Delaying Sleeping Dogs, just stuff with my scheduling as well, just the stuff that I tried to ask near the beginning and stuff, because I want to be able to have, like, what I would love to be able to do is maybe just do, like, Q&As or something like that, or not Q&As, but kind of like Q&As with you guys, rather than you Q&Aing me, like questions and answers, because I want to ask all of you to help shape my content, because I'm me, and I'm doing my thing, but at the same time, if it's not entertaining for all of you, Like, I know people enjoy my personality, and that's something that's not going to change. But as far as scheduling, as far as what series you would like to see the most, like, it's like, I know as far as my channel is concerned, I should probably, like, you know, it's like, technically I'm getting, like it's kind of iffy, because it's like, I'm technically getting, like, I think Minecraft is probably the most regularly popular single-player series, other than, like, the Mario series and stuff like that. They're all really popular, of course. So technically, it's like, if I wanted to just sell out, I should just focus 100% of my content on Mario, just one Mario video a day, and maybe one Minecraft video a day, or something like that, you know. But that's just not how I roll. Not to mention, just I myself personally, the biggest reason that I do this whole weekly thing is, like I mentioned with Turok, it's like, I get tired of these games, you know? Like, just with how it stands lately, like, it's like, don't take that as me attacking the game itself, but it's like, especially with Minecraft, man, it's like, I know if I swap to Minecraft, maybe I would technically start getting a bigger crowd or something like that, because I know a lot of kids watch that series, and my content is usually very child-friendly. But that said, I know that there's a lot of my hardcore subscribers and fans and stuff that probably would just move on, because Minecraft's Minecraft, you know? But either way, that's enough rambling. If anyone knows a way that I could do a Q&A with all of you live, let me know, because that would be great, you know? As it stands right now, unfortunately, I can't stream anything from, like, my computer. Like, maybe I could schedule, like, a Q&A on Reddit at a specific date or something, or maybe just a Q&A in general. Maybe I could do something like that. Yeah, I could do something like that just on the Reddit page. Like, I'll post, like, a bunch of questions that I'd have for all of you or something like that. But, again, the problem with that is that not many subscribers go to the Reddit page, you know? Everyone's on YouTube, right? So that's where it's like, I would need to try and find a way of doing it on YouTube. So either way, I just want to say thanks to everybody that did watch this whole video. I have no idea how long it's going to be, but I know it's going to be long. And hopefully the mic isn't hissing the whole freaking time. Otherwise, I'm sure that that's going to be annoying, and I'm sorry for hurting your ears. That's not my problem. It's this damn program. I'm still sorry for it. I'm not saying it's not my problem. Get over it or anything like that. But either way, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. Thanks for watching all of my videos, and thank you all so much for all of the kind love, care, and support that I've been getting from everybody. You know, one of the most comments that I always get is, there should be a lot more views on this. You're a lot bigger than just having this many subscribers and stuff like that. And those things, I've been getting those since day one. So those just get me very excited and make me know that I'm doing something right, you know? And I love what I do. I really do. You know, I love entertaining people. That's just the type of guy that I am. Like, I've always loved it. I always make, I know that a lot of people, some people that will watch my videos and they just dislike it and leave. Like, they don't seem to understand. The whole point is, that's my style of humor. That's always been my style of humor since I was little, is making an ass of myself to make other people laugh. You know? Like a clown. You know? I play dumb. I'm not actually dumb. Right? But, you know, it's like whenever I do Minecraft with my brother, it's like I always wanted. Like, I even mentioned that in my first Minecraft episode, the first official one anyway. Two boobs play Minecraft, you know? Like, that's the formula that I just love the most, is being, like, I discovered that, for anyone that's been around long enough knows that I actually found that format with Ocarina of Time, actually. Like, when I started doing all the goofy voices, and when I started acting stupider than I actually am. Which, you know, oh, that's such a... Anyways, I'm rambling again. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have been doing fantastic. I know we haven't been able to talk as much lately, but still, I'm going to keep coming out with the videos, so I hope you all keep coming back and watching them. So, thank you all so much. Much appreciated. As always, sayonara and stay epic, my friends.